Hey guys, how we doing today? We're gonna do something a little bit different today, bringing in the new year a little bit. First off, I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers. Be ready for some more awesome content to come, and we're going to talk a little bit about the cost of the FRS and what it took to get it where it is. It's pretty much finished. We got a couple parts coming in, but as far as getting it road ready and everything, it's pretty much finished. Aftermarket stuff will come a little bit later once we get it on the road and put some miles on it. So I brought the old Henry lever action rifle out today. Gonna shoot some cans and talk a little bit about the FRS. So let's get it started here. Okay, so first off, with the FRS, our initial cost of it before auction fees was $27.50, and a plane flying over right now. Hopefully that doesn't screw up the audio too much. But so we paid $27.50 for the car, about another $900 in auction fees from irrepairables.com, and then another $700 to transport it. So if you count auction fees and transport, we got the car for about $4,200 to the door. If you don't want to count that and just count the initial cost of the car, we got, you know, $27.50 into it. And then we'll talk a little bit more about everything I've had to put into the car after a few more rounds here. Okay, gonna have to reload here in a second, but so pull out my phone here. Got a list of all the stuff that I got on the car here. Okay, so when the car showed up, it didn't have any exhaust on it or anything like that, so that was our first initial big cost. So we paid $110 for headers, just some no-name catless headers. And then we paid $260 for the Redline catback exhaust, and $150 for the FR Sport overpipe and catless front pipe. And that gets us our exhaust and allowed us to be able to start the car and see exactly what was going on. So after that, what we needed was a MAF sensor and O2 sensors. Now the MAF sensor for these cars, pretty expensive. The MAF sensor was $140, and the O2 sensors, for both O2 sensors, one was $50, one was $100. So that's, you know, another $300 added on to exhaust was about $500. So we got about $800 to get the car running. That's pretty much all we needed because we had the seats and everything, but I wanted to go ahead and finish out the interior. So we'll take a few more shots here and talk about what it costs to finish out the interior and trim it all out. So we'll take a few more shots and we'll talk about the interior a little bit. Alright, so as the interior goes, see here. Oop, lost my page here. Okay, so for the carpet on eBay, I got most of the interior parts off eBay. The carpet was $100. It was out of some random car, I don't know, but it showed up. It was pretty nice. Vacuumed it up, went in pretty good. Let's see, the door panels were, I think, $140 for the pair. And they showed up and they didn't have the window switches or anything. The window switches, I think one was, the driver's side was 30 bucks and the passenger side was 20. The center trim there with the traction control and sport buttons was 50 bucks because I needed the circle and the buttons. The dashboard trim, the couple trim pieces that slide into the dash, was 50 bucks. Let's see. That's pretty much all we needed for the interior. I still need the rear seats, but I'm not too terribly concerned with that at the moment. So then we bought some fog lights, which probably should throw a quick clip of installing the fog lights because it's not that extensive and it's pretty easy. So probably throw in a quick clip of installing those. We got a cold air intake, which we just needed an intake for the car because I didn't have that piece that wraps around and goes to the little can. And then I went to the junkyard and I got the little fender trim pieces and some relays and fuses that the car was missing, and the passenger side door harness that I actually have to splice together. We'll be doing a video on that because they cut the doors off. It was a rollover. It was bad. So I got to try and splice all that together. Luckily they gave that to me for free, so junkyard all in was $40, which was a steal for all the random nonsense that I got there. So that pretty much rounds out the car for everything that we've put into it. So total costs with shipping, everything included, to get the car back on the road driving is $6,250. Now we can subtract $900 from that if you don't want to count the auction fees, and we can subtract $750 from that if you don't want to include the transport fees. So we can take $1,600 off that, which would put us at, let's do some quick math, about $4,500. I like to include all the other stuff in there just because it lets me know exactly what I'm into the car all in. And you know, to each their own if you don't want to include that stuff and whatnot, but I like to, just so I know what's going on and exactly how much I got into the car. Fire off the rest of these. Yeah, I guess we only had one left. All right. I guess a little bit about the gun. It's a Henry Golden Boy 17 HMR. Pretty neat little round. Does pretty good. Show you what it does to some frozen beer cans over here in just a minute. But so that's basically what the car cost and what all it took to get it running. Now it was a flood car from Houston. It could have gone either way. As far as flood cars go, sometimes you get lucky. Fortunately, I got lucky with all the stuff. And as far as what the car still needs, I'm probably going to have to get a tune for it. So depending on which way I go, if I go with a custom tune, it's probably going to cost me about $600 to get a custom tune on it, which is probably what I should do, and will probably be the way that we go. So that's pretty much it. And I guess we'll show you what this guy will do to some frozen beer cans real quick before we close out the video here. Well, looks like we lucked out with that last one. The doesn't look like we got any paint on the camera there. I didn't think that spray paint cam was going to do that. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys like it. We got some more stuff coming up with the car as far as starting to add some aftermarket parts and everything. I gotta take a week off here because I gotta head up to Michigan to take care of some stuff up there. So this will probably be the last video until the third week in January here coming up. Luckily we got some car parts coming in while I'll be gone, so we should be able to get right back to it, rocking and rolling. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. If you want to see some more shooting videos, I guess comment down below. We can do some more of that. I got a couple other guns we can break out and shoot some rounds off. So if you liked how this went, then hit the like button and comment down below, and we will see you in the next one.